Just say the word.
Yeah, this game has an insane amount of
Thanks,
replay
Zach.
value. Our
Maybe
run can
next
be
time.
so different.
Food is not really what we came here for. Ash, he's the one who...
She casts a brief glance at Ash, and in an instant he sits up. Every trace of amusement is gone from his face as he clasps his hands in front of him and leans forward. A minuscule gesture meant to ease, yet the grim expression on him tells a different story altogether.
All right, you two, what's this about? I don't like those looks. What I said was weird. I'm aware of that. But I'm not taking it back. Isabella's not the only one here who's seen it.
A short but tense pause follows. They're both stalling. Has Ash seen it? Under normal circumstances, I'd wait. With these two, the more you force it, the more they'll clamp down on it. Because he was at the party last night. But as a handful of seconds continue to slip by, the unsettling feeling in me also grows with it. Soon it turns into impatience. Before I can demand a response, though, one of them finally speaks up. It's Ashton who breaks first.
I'm not asking you to. No, you're right. There really are some odd things going on here lately.
Oh, Chet! I think he saw it!
How is everything with you lately, Zach?
Hold on, Ash. Both of you. Did I just hear you say that? Is this why Isabella's here? Has something happened?
Calm down, we're just here to check on things. So, did you meet Andrew about the photos?
What photographs?
Said photographs has been sitting untouched since the day I dumped them in my drawer. Isabel goes very still when I hand her the small stack. To her credit, she's not flinched like I'm expecting her to and flips through each in silence. But while her eyes remain strangely calm, her hands have gone rigid in her mouth and set to a thin line. She, out of all people, understands what this means. In hindsight, she should have been the one I approached before.
What did Andrew say about them?
Yeah, she really should have been, dude.
It could be one, but there's no guarantee it's a supernatural thing. It doesn't always happen. So, that's a dead end right there. Now that I think about it, bothering that guy for this feels pretty silly now. But with the dreams lately...
That's all? Did he say anything about the damn letter at all? Did you ask him even?
I paused, glancing at him skeptically. I don't know where the sudden curiosity's coming from. He saw something. Chat, and seeing is believing! If only everyone listened to Isabella from the get-go, right? Right? KS50, welcome, welcome. But if Ashton calm, cool, collected, always logical Ashton takes interest in this, something or someone must have fucked shit up somewhere. Or the world is ending. Seconds pass. The apocalypse I'm expected to go along with, it does not arrive,
Yeah,
however.
that's really everything. The letter kind of slipped my mind. The photos were more important at that time.
Podcast. So appreciate it. Thank you, thank you.
There was some stuff about the local horror stories, though. Talked about the curses, and he was really fascinated with the story about a wraith asking for a sacrifice to move on.
I don't like that shit.
Kinda nasty if you ask me, but it does make sense if you simply go along with it.
Give it, Ash.
I'm not sure how this will help in the grand scheme of things. Why are you asking about this anyway?
I don't want to show...
Rose's death isn't just a coincidence, Zach. It may have something to do with... I may have...
Wait, stop right there for a sec, Bella. I thought you ain't buying this stuff,
they all
Ash.
saw the letter.
Just the other day, you said the exact same thing.
Duh.
I still
forgot about that
don't,
already.
but even Rebecca, out of all people, claims there's something. Whatever this is, someone has got to look into it. Everything about this screams shady.
Wait,
Are you sure you even have the time? Ain't you busy with your current case?
I got taken off that one.
You didn't say you were taken off your case.
I just got the news this morning. Apparently the higher-ups think I'm doing a horrendous job at it. It doesn't matter though. If these two cases are connected like I initially thought, then regardless, I'm on the right track.
Are you sure we should even be doing this?
Probably
Doing
not.
what exactly?
There's some place we'll visit after this.
Too vague for comfort, Ash. And please don't tell me you're bringing her with you.
His affirmation comes in the form of a stare, but that alone says all I need to know. What I pointed out gives him pause, though. His voice is thick with hesitation when he dresses his...
You know what? Zach's right, Isabella. You don't have to come with me.
It's not myself I'm worried about. It's you. I'll just do this myself, if it'll get you into more trouble with your superiors. At least I can make up an excuse why I need to be there.
Hey.
Don't be ridiculous.
Isabella
You're not
with the
walking
hard
in there
carry
without
check.
me. Besides, I think it's a little too late to back out now.
It is.
Have you two seen the news this morning?
I haven't, actually. Mama called, and I was busy.
The change near around her, while small, could not have gone unnoticed. It takes every willpower not to ask, did her dad die? Probably the only thing reining in my curiosity is the fact that Ash himself hasn't brought it up earlier.
No problem. It should be in the afternoon news as well.
He grabs the remote and cycles through numerous channels until he gets a news report about a guy who has been found dead in the early hours of the morning today. That's good. Burned alive this time, not as good. Oddly, no fires spread, and whatever damage has been contained within the place, within the body was found. The room itself, however, has been completely vandalized. Help me. Help me. Help me. Another murder, the authorities claim. Isabel and I know better. None of us shifts even after the report ends, but the room suddenly felt stifling. Ash's eyes have gone hooded with what appears to be restrained anger, and the remote in his hand creaks mildly under his grip. The stone is back in my stomach, a tiny little thing gripping in my sides, growing with every passing second as the dread sinks in. In the thick of it, Isabella's voice is the one that breaks the hush. Small, weak thing on its own that wavers unevenly between words, but every syllable heavy with meaning.
This is because of that thing, isn't it? I did this somehow.
See, that doesn't make sense, though. They didn't see the letter. The randos didn't. Rose did, but it's not like Isabella was running around showing them to everybody. So it's like, I don't know about that. What up, Casile? We can still fix this. Is the right
It ain't too late. We could still fix this. There's 3 of us here.
Yeah.
4 if you count Rebecca.
No.
one counts Rebecca.
She's staying away from this.
No one counts Rebecca. Chat, she doesn't count. She lifts her gaze at me, eyes steady and shoulders squared as she holds it against her baffled look I give her. Although the next second it immediately softens and it takes me by surprise nonetheless. In those brief moments, it's like I faced a different person.
I don't want to involve her in this any more than I already have. Both of you as well.
I already said it. That's completely out of the question. Stop asking.
Still in all, that's 2 extra heads who can do the thinking. Between us 3, I'm sure we'll figure something out pretty soon.
We're dead, chat.
Don't make this whole thing sound like it's a piece of cake to deal with.
It ain't. But better than sitting around, yeah? Plan is still a plan.
What is the
You're
plan?
going to shoot yourself in the foot one day with that kind of thinking.
What
We
is
don't
the
even know who's
plan?
doing this. The last 2 murders might just be similar incidents done by 2 different suspects.
No!
Hasn't stopped you
It's
from
a
going after
ghost,
them before.
Chat.
Remember that time when you...
What up, Jack? How you doing,
Okay,
buddy?
stop right there. There will be no retelling of that incident today, Z-Man.
Stop calling him Z-Man.
Forever.
Keep calling me Z-Man and maybe I will.
Attaboy, Zach. Suddenly, Isabella laughs. Though mindful by her hands, it rings light and easy against the thick tension in the room. Still a far cry from her usual cheer she carries, but a welcome shift in the otherwise a dreary mood.
Thanks, you two.
I'll tell you about it when he's not around.
Give it up, Z-Man. She's not interested.
Who says I'm not?
Got him. Got him! Ash makes a face but chuckles at the jest despite
Why am I
himself.
even friends with you two?
And like this, most of our worries ebb away, if only for a few moments. They take to leave mere minutes close to sundown. But regardless of the lighter mood, little has been said of their plans. Only vague hints of what they're aiming to do. Whew! Well, it ain't even my business to know. Something about this whole thing still gnaws at me. A tiny passing thought urges me to do something as well. At this hour, the streets are once again busy with people heading home after a hard day's work. Little the bustle matters to them as they step out of the crowded walkway, however. Ash especially. There's only his goal in mind, and I'd wager there's nothing I can do to stop him at this point. Probably decided long before they made the decision to drop by. But despite this, Isabella lags behind. A worried crease is on the back of her forehead as she watches Ash leave.
Something wrong, Bella?
No, actually... Can you check on Becca for me after this? I really didn't get the chance to tell her where I'm headed off to.
Ooh, chat.
Tell her I'm okay, and we're... No, just that. That's all.
You sure I should skip on that part? If she finds out about this, she'll be angry. I don't really want to deal with angry Rebecca. It gives me a stomachache just thinking about it.
Neither do I, but I'll handle it if she gets mad. Just make sure she's safe and tell her to be careful. You too. Take care of yourself.
Almost abruptly, she pauses, the gaze in her eyes hardening as she lapses into another one of those long-distance silences from earlier. This ain't because of the whole fiasco with the letter
I
anymore.
don't want what happened to Rose to happen to you guys as well.
This one cut deeper. Before I can ask about it, Asher returns, casually swinging his keys. On one hand, and Ash.
Come on, we don't have much time. Shirley's waiting.
Who's sure? Oh, right.
The car
Don't
has a
answer
name.
that. I don't want to hear it, you huge dork.
Wow.
Says the person who gave her stuffed toys names. Batcat? Really?
What's wrong with Batcat?
It's cute. Yours is just weird.
Shirley is a great name.
I'll
for a
see you
car.
later, Zach.
I disagree with everything you said. She spares me another smile as I watch her walk off. Only now did it occur to me that none of those she gave today ever really did reach her eyes. I make a grab for the back of Ash's parka. He staggers briefly before correcting himself and shooting me a
Is she
confused
all
stare.
right?
What? Who's okay?
Isabella. She's been, I don't know, out of it today? Did something happen earlier?
The scowl on his face says
She's
it all.
actually been like that this morning. I'll ask, but
Just do me a favor and watch over her. We have no idea what we're dealing with.
It's Yu-Gi-Oh!
I
Chet!
don't know what happened to her since the last time I saw her, but from how she's been doing today, whatever it is, seems like a pretty big deal. Wait, you didn't annoy her again, did you? Because I swear to God, if you did, you've got another thing coming for you.
what? No, why would I? Just so you know, I already apologized for the one at the movie house. Granted, she deserved more of an apology, but I meant it that time.
I'm just asking. I'll take your word for it. But if you can find out what's bothering her, that'd be nice. Honestly, I don't think it's the letter this time.
I'll see what I can do.
Make sure you keep yourself out of harm's way, alright?
Yeah, you too. Don't do anything reckless again.
Reckless, no. But I can't make you to promise I won't do anything. After seeing that, there's no way in hell I'm going to pretend there ain't a problem when there is. This is a really big one, and I'll be damned if I let anything happen to you guys while I sit here. I'm done running when things get tough.
We're gonna die. He's about to argue for a moment, but...
Look, bro, if things ain't good, I'll be the first one out. But allow me this one thing, alright? Just this one time.
Yeah, we're gonna die.
If it doesn't work out, you'll be the first one to know. You can laugh then, or berate me all you want. But please don't ask me to step aside like I'm incapable of doing anything to help.
I have no idea if it's the look in my face, the tone of my voice. Ultimately, though, his mouse presses against a thin line. and he
All right,
nods.
stay safe, Zach.
Cool. When he stumbles into the sidewalk and allows the afternoon crowd to swallow him whole, I like to think that tiny gleam in his eyes is the closest we can get to optimism in this whole situation. Whether that alone will be enough to give me a peaceful sleep tonight remains to be said. Wait, hold on. Another full day? What the Night falls, and despite my attempts, sleep continues to elude me. With her image still stuck in my head, flashing every minute, it catches me off guard, with Ma's lullaby still echoing in my ears. No what a soft tune it was. And a terrible gnawing at the pit of my stomach, it's no wonder I can't bring myself to drift off for a little while. Okay, I'm actually bored now, so I don't know, so please, TLDR. TLDR, Zach's dealing with the same thing that Isabella is. Really in the way of, like, things, he's seen some photographic stuff. Where is that? 25th? No. 26th? No. 27th. Yeah, it took a whole bunch of pictures of Hannah. They're all really fucked up. Who the fuck is Zach? If you're that far behind, I can't catch you up. There's way too much. Yeah. This is a game with, like, unbelievably large amounts of stuff. Like, it's not one I can catch you up too fast if you don't already know who, like, main characters are. It's not as if there's a complete lack of things to do while waiting for sleep to come, if it ever will. TLDR, there's lots of ghosts. That's his job. Yeah, he's a photographer. And at 2:45 in the morning, I find myself cleaning my photography equipment with no reason but to. If I'm to be honest, it's not the night terrors that are keeping me wide awake tonight, but the anxiety and the hope I'll hear from Ash or Isabella soon. And for what's perhaps the 42nd time in my life, my eyes shift over to the edge of the table where my phone still lies. Not heard from them since they left. They haven't promised a call, of course, but a small part of me wishes that they could have common sense at the very least. I'll check it out later, Kamikaze. We already watched one on stream. I don't know if there's another one. If it's long, I don't think I can, man. Waiting is a tough game, with the concern stretching over the minutes far longer than usual. It's impossible for more unpleasant thoughts not to enter my mind. Moreover, it does not help when the clock finally strikes 3. My hand stills. Oh, that's pleasant. It'll be complete and utter lie to say my heart didn't leap straight through my throat in that brief second. My whole body's gone motionless, ears straining for any further sounds. A couple of tense seconds pass. Nothing. Of course, with how old the building is, I'm stating the power fluctuations ain't anything new. Every now and then, this would happen, leaving a few tenants in a rather... Every now and then this happens? Zach, you need to fucking move! But this time, the sudden hush brings with it a stillness. It raised the hair at the back of my neck and set up my heart beating hard against my chest. Something reeks in the air, and in an instant, the place is no longer home. It's a prison. Every rational fiber of my being screams at me to leave. I force myself to swallow and keep ahead as I lie down on my cleaning tools, and I've been gathering here for the rest of the things scattered about on the table. The camera's God damn it, dude, the tense music is killing me. I can't read with it. The camera's body lends its filters, diffusers, phones, anything in my hand could reach. But in the resultant panic, like in a nightmare, it is the scent that reaches me first. A foul, putrid smelling, filling my lungs with a heavy stink of death. My fingers clamp tightly onto the camera, holding it closer to my body. If the tiny thing would provide enough protection to whatever is with me in the room, it won't. It's only the comfort I have. It's because of the dialect that they use with how a lot of the words are written. That there's like a lot of enunciations that are more of a southern, like, I guess, I don't know a good way to say it. So I definitely like have like a southern weird accent when I do it. And knowing that whoever she is, oh my god, okay, this is fucking terrifying. There's the mom's hum going on in the background with it. I hate this. I hate this. And knowing that whoever she is, had once been human, perhaps not all of it is gone. Perhaps some of it is still there.
I know you're in here. What do you want?
Something moves behind me. A soft scuttle over the walls, followed by the squelch and painful creaking of what can only be rotten flesh and broken bones. Without hesitation, I roll around, my fingers and camera ready, patiently waiting for their movement.
I can help you. Whatever it is that keeps you here, I can help. That's what the letter's for, ain't it? You don't have to keep taking people's lives.
Oh, I hate that. There's a brief moment of silence after, and for a short while, I think my pleas worked. Then with no word, the shuffling resumes and along with the sobs of a woman. Oh! It's suddenly a game again. Yeah, it's definitely this way. Oh, that gives me sight. Ah, fuck! That was a good one. I'm expecting a quick chat. The light flash is fleeting one more time, allowing me a glimpse of her grotesque, misshapen features before it is once again lost in the darkness. All of a sudden, her tunes change. No longer a soft cry, but a high-pitched shriek, brimming with pain, grief, anger. I forgot about clips. Hey, if you do clips, your clips could be featured at the end of the stream. Because now that's the thing. Every ounce of courage I've mustered flees from my body at the sound And the next thing I know, my hand is gripping the knob, and I'm wrenching the doors open. Her wails follow me as I flee into the night. I just wish I could tell, like, I had a way to, like, say who took the clips every single time. Like, I knew. Like, I could go through and I guess I could manually, like, rename them while we're streaming, but I feel like if we have, like, a lot of clip spam, that's going to be a problem. You know what I mean? Because I'd like to, like, have your guys' name on it, too. Saying who submitted what. Pacing has always been more of Ashton's thing than mine. When I want to think, I sit and let the minutes tick by until an idea comes to my mind or the pulse settles down. Get dried leaves and twigs cracking in my shoes as I make it past them. Terror is too mild to describe what this is. There's no way in hell I'm going back. Oh my god, he's like busy? Whatever she is, pleading won't work. The moment we saw the letter, she's been after
But
us.
I can't run. Not this time.
Yeah, we're fucked, chat. Nearly 2 hours have gone by since I left the comfort of my room and the solitude of the park. Could we have died there? Yes. There's a death in the QTE, but it wasn't a permanent line. It took excruciating hours since I started making calls, and no one's answering, so it's 5 a.m. now. Not even with Rebecca, who has kept her phone line open in case other people need her. Or Isabella, who frequently checks her phone, hers for any messages and readily responds as soon as she can afford. Does that help that Ash hasn't said a word of what to
Damn
work
it!
as well?
I knew I should have asked him before I let him leave.
Knowing him, he can be anywhere. But there's really only one place he'd likely be at this time. Oh, this is a fucking mistake. The sun has already peeked over the horizon when I make it to the mansion. I have no idea what I'm expecting to see when I get here. Also, ew. There's Ashton, first and foremost. The part of me wishes my assumptions are correct, and he's really somewhere close by out of a stakeout. I've never been the lucky sort when it comes to that kind of thing. Chat, we're so fucked. Why are we here? This is such a mistake. Okay. And even after I made a round of the immediate vicinity, I can find neither hide nor hair of him. Calling him does no good either, considering how awful the signal is here. He can't be too far if he's really here, but if he is, he would have already noticed me by now. Said there's only silence. The kind too quiet to find any sort of comfort in. Even the trees seem to have fallen asleep with the rest of the mansion, oblivious to what's happening outside it. A small island of stillness in an otherwise fast-paced world. No wonder the whole Anselm feels at odds with the rest of Luxborn. While the city's alive, growing every minute, breathing every minute, and pulsating with life, the village remains unmoving, unchanged. It's not surprising the legends still live up to this today. Why she's still here walking its hollow halls. And beyond me, the mansion looms ominously. But now ain't the time for fear. Even if Ash is not here, I've still got to let the Wrights know what I've seen and what's in their home. Oh, this is a fucking mistake, and whatever grievance Ash has with them doesn't matter. There might be the grounds for imprisonment, but they don't deserve a brutal death at the hands of one malicious spirit. I'm sure Isabella would want the same thing. I head straight for the door without a second thought. It takes a few rings and a loud sound above the foreboding stillness before I hear any footsteps on the outside.
Get it? Only a Nazi would knock at such an ungodly hour. Where's that damn butler when I need him?
Oh, it's right. Before long, the door swings open with Mr. Luke Wright standing behind it. Seething would be a complete understatement as I described him. Look at that fucking shadow around him. What the fuck? Like this, I've got no doubt why Ash would find him
You?
suspect.
How the hell did you get in here? What in 7 hells do you want? It's bloody 6 in the morning!
Listen, sir, I know this is not a good time.
Oh, it's not a good time! Did you even check the clock before coming here? I bet you didn't! Unlike you, the ones living in this house need to sleep. Come back when people are actually awake, or I'll call security on you.
Before I get a word, and he slams the door in my face and bolts it shut with much finality.
Wait, sir, you gotta hear me out.
I mean, he is a racist piece of shit, so I wouldn't be upset if Luke died.
You're both in danger if you stay in there. Have you seen the news lately? Everything's not a coincidence.
Only silence answers me. Maybe if it was Miss Wright. Oh, who am I kidding? There are limits to how far a person will believe in you. Then again, I didn't believe Isabella when she warned us. And now I'm here, desperately trying to save people, even if I'm aware it's completely out of my own capacity to do so. Is this what they call karma? If so, this is a horrible way to turn things around. Take people's lives, playing with fears, making them completely
You're
useless.
around, ain't you? You here? Inside this house? Listening, watching, or whatever it is that you spirits do? What did they do to you?
Raise me
I can help you, you know? If it'll let you move on, I'll gladly do so.
Welcome.
You don't have to kill anyone.
Nothing. I don't even know what I'm talking to, or if a sane person is supposed to be doing that. The only thing I got after is a feeling of foolishness washing over me. Words, dude. Or perhaps this is just me losing my mind. It's a crew 2, my free trial ended. Dude, that sucks. Just kill Ash and move on. I don't think Ash is the worst person in this game. I think that's definitely Luke. He's got that spot. Out of the other options and other ideas, I let my hands slide off the door's surface and fall listlessly on my sides. I can go back to Luxford, try to find the others, try to get out of this mess with them, or let them know how much in deep shit we all are. Both sound good. Either way, my loitering here ain't helping at all. I let the quietness calm me for a few more minutes before standing up and heading out to fetch my bike. Luke is a terrible person, Ash is just annoying. Facts! Yeah, I was gonna say, Luke's a racist piece of shit. And Ash is obnoxious. It's quite a distance to Luxford, but if I hurry, I'll reach it and maybe the rustling stops as soon as I turn around and strain my ears for any other movement around.
Yo, Ash, you there?
No answer. If he is here, I've just missed him earlier. Already my feet are moving in search of him for the second time. It won't hurt to double check we're so dead. Triple check even. How big the property is, he can be anywhere. If things ain't so urgent, things to die, the lives are at stake. I'd probably just wait for him to show up again.
Damn it! He needs to realize what exactly it is he's dealing with.
Although Ash's ring... Oh my god, I forgot about Ash's ringtone. Yeah, that's a reason to kill him, though. It's not a petty criminal. He can simply throw in jail. There's something beyond the authority his police badge could ever give him. I don't want to... Like, I know that we're supposed to, like, let some people die. I don't want to let anyone die, guys. I'm going to do my best to save him. The guy needs to stop playing the big damn hero. Sit down and chill. My breathing comes in short, shallow rasps by the time I make it to where it started. Still inside of him, and I'm beginning to think I'm just wasting my time here. But that's when I hear it. I recognize the melody in a heartbeat. Mom's favorite song. Listen for a while, trying to gauge where exactly in the house it's coming from. My feet start moving before I can stop them, and there is a circle corner. For a room on the first floor, a single window is open, but I can't make out whoever's inside. However, I'm sure the singing comes from there. Still, why, I'll hear an old tune here of all places I wouldn't know. It's not an obscure song by all means, but it's pretty rare to find someone who knows this. For some reason, death seems to follow this song around. Panic lodges itself in the base of my throat at once. Whoever's humming might be... I don't want to be pessimistic now, but on the off chance... Is that the right?
Shit.
I shouldn't barge in there. I can put myself in danger before I save anyone. Ash will tell me so in those exact words. Might even write me a desertion on one that's a bad idea if he's so lazy. This is a terrible idea. Don't break into the house, dude. Don't break into the house. It's just gonna go wrong. Baby dirty, welcome. But damn it, god damn it. I can search for Ash, but what if it's too late by then? With how big this place is, he can be anywhere, and it's unlikely. It's very likely by the time we come back, someone's already bit the dust. That, and the cries grow louder again the longer I linger. We gotta. It's Zach, guys. He'd definitely be the one that wants to save somebody. Oh, this is a shit idea. Almost impossible to ignore it drawing me like a moth to a flame. For a moment, I let myself shudder, shaking the uneasy feeling off my head. This can't be a good idea, not by a long shot. Still, I gotta try. Yeah, I was gonna say, I don't know how this ends. We could die from this, or we could live from this. I really hope we don't die. Vaish Loaf, welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well. Funnily enough, for a couple as high profile as the Wrights, doesn't seem to have any security patrol around. A few guards here and there, sure. But one will expect that they have more considering the size of the place. Works to my advantage, though. I can't really complain when there's a high chance I might get arrested for what I'm about to do. Luckily, the window's wide enough for me to fit through without making any noise. Certainly don't going back now. We're fucked. This is a mistake. I've made a mistake. Safe. Soon as I step into the parlor, all of it ceases. So Vaish Loaf, thanks for the follow. While I find no trace of the woman I heard crying out like I'm expected to. The room is still empty at the time this morning. I'm left standing awkwardly in the middle of the hush. Maybe she just hit.
Hello? Are you here? I heard someone earlier, and I'm here to help.
Hoping for an answer, I let the question hang in the air. Several seconds merely go by without a word or the slightest movement to indicate there's someone in here. has been here. But the stories I've heard, the things I've seen, it takes effort to keep my brain from going into that line of thought.